Meal plans are sabotaging your weight loss. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the only 2 food rules that you need to lose weight and keep it off permanently without relying on meal plans. Before we get into the content, I want to tell you who I am and why I think I'm qualified to tell you about this. My name is Joe Joheim. I'm the co-owner of defaultkings.com, where I've coached over 431 men to permanent weight and fat loss. On average, our clients lose 30.1 pounds in their time working with us. That being said, if you enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. How many times have you downloaded or purchased a weight loss meal plan on either Google or YouTube just to find out that it was a bunch of variations of chicken and rice? Maybe you've even hired a coach or a chef to make you a custom meal plan, but after a few months, you burnt out and went searching for solutions once again. If you can relate to either of these situations, the information that I'm going to provide you today is the perfect solution for you. I'm going to teach you how to permanently lose weight without ever relying on meal plans again. Let's break this down one by one. First things first, why do meal plans suck? There's generally 2 kinds of meal plans that you can get your hands on. The first one is a generalized broad copy and paste meal plan. The problem with these generalized meal plans that you can either find on Google or download from some influencer's Instagram bio link is they fail to take into account your unique needs. These unique needs are typically determined by your height, your age, your sex, your activity levels, and more. Now, the ones that do add these factors to their calculations typically fail to consider the human factor. Things like what foods you actually enjoy eating, or how long you can eat the same meals over and over without getting burnt out, or just what your activity levels and lifestyle is like outside of food. Now, the second type of meal plan that you can get your hands on is a custom made one. While hand-tailored meal plans made by a coach, personal trainer, nutritionist, or dietitian are far better than the generalized copy and paste ones that we just spoke about, they are still far from optimal. It's very likely that you'll get burnt out long before you've actually sustained the weight loss for any significant period of time. And even if you have it set up to where that person you hired is continually updating your meal plan, all you've done is essentially outsourced your brain when it comes to your food selection. And while outsourcing your food selection isn't bad 100% of the time, it creates a safety net for people that I've seen do more harm than good in the long run. This is because you're avoiding learning the tactics of how to actually eat in alignment with the goals that you have for your health. When you avoid learning these tactics yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure when it comes to things like traveling, special occasions, or something even as silly as that person just going out of business or no longer continuing to coach. And at the end of the day, a coach is supposed to teach you how to do the thing you hired them for without them, not create a handicap that makes you reliant upon them. For example, a coach should be able to teach you everything you need to know about weight loss within 6 to 12 months. If it's already been 6 to 12 months of directly working under a coach and you're still reliant upon them to make decisions for you like food selection, are they actually that good at what they do? Now, I believe in this idea of learning the fundamentals of food selection so strongly that I don't even offer our clients inside of defaultkings.com custom meal plans. Do I have recipes they can choose from and grocery lists they get access to? Sure, but there are no outlined meal-to-meal guidelines that I have in place for them to follow. These meal-by-meal guidelines typically lack flexibility and make it difficult to just exist in a normal social setting or go out to eat or enjoy foods that you love with the people that you love. So what's been far more beneficial to my clients is teaching them the 2 core food rules that they need to make the proper selections for sustainable weight loss. So what are these 2 core rules when it comes to food and losing weight and keeping it off for good? Number 1 is eat within your calorie needs. It's become popular in mainstream health and fitness to talk down on the calories in, calories out model. But at the end of the day, it's simple science, and weight loss and weight management as a whole will always come back to this principle. If you are overweight or obese, it's because you're over consuming calories. That's it. Now, there are of course other factors that can contribute to you over consuming calories, but those factors are not the cause. The cause is too many calories. So I posted an entire video to my channel on how to find your calorie needs, how to track your calorie needs, and how to scale your calorie intake over time. So I'll be sure to link that in the description below. Go ahead and check that out for more details about how to eat the proper amount of calories. Food rule number 2 is eat a daily minimum of 0.8 grams of protein per pound of your goal body weight. Now, protein helps with sustainable weight loss for a plethora of reasons, but these are the three main ones. One is it builds muscle. Muscle mass burns more calories at rest than fat does. So the more muscle you have on your frame, the more calories you are going to burn throughout the day passively, which makes it more difficult for you to overconsume calories. Number two, protein is satiating. When you consume protein, there's a hormone released called leptin, and this is the hormone that makes you feel full. So protein is going to fill you up better than any other carbohydrate or fat would. Since protein makes you feel fuller longer, it makes it harder for you to overconsume calories elsewhere. Number three, protein has the highest thermic effect. Now, this is just a fancy way of saying your body burns more calories breaking down protein than it does carbs or fats. So just by eating more protein, you are burning more calories via digestion. So let me give you an example of how you can hit 0.8 grams per pound of your goal body weight in protein per day. So if you weigh 250 pounds, but your goal body weight is 200 pounds, you do 200 times 0.8, and that comes out to 140. That number of 140 is the grams of protein that you should be eating per day. Now, the reason that I recommend you use your goal body weight and not your body weight like most people recommend is if you're in a weight loss situation and you use your current body weight, you're likely going to calculate out a number that's very difficult to achieve, especially if you're brand new to eating a high protein diet. Now, you may have also heard to do 1 gram per pound, but I just told you to do 0.8 grams per pound. Now, the reason I tell you this is because the difference in results that you'll see going from 0.8 grams to 1 gram is minimal in comparison to the amount of effort that it would take you to increase your protein goal by that much. So would it be more optimal for you to get to 1 gram per pound? Sure, but it's not going to make as big of a difference as people make it out to be. So I know what you're probably thinking at this point in the video. Is Joey telling me I can eat whatever I want as long as I hit my protein goal and stay below my calorie goal? Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, in an ideal world, at least 80% of your calories would come from clean, unprocessed, whole foods, and you should strive to achieve that. When it comes to weight loss, the quality of the calories you're eating is not nearly as important as the quantity of calories that you're eating. So spend the vast majority of your time and energy focused on hitting your protein goal and staying under your calorie goal. Don't worry so much about the nuance that comes with quality. So instead of relying on meal plans that keep you boxed in and lead to burnout, focus on hitting these 2 food rules to lose weight and keep it off permanently. Eat within your calorie needs. Eat a minimum of 0.8 grams of protein per pound of your goal body weight every single day. And by the way, if you are a family-minded guy that wants to learn more about how my team and I will work with you one-on-one using our default actions framework to help you lose 10% of your body weight in 12 weeks or less, and how we refund you in full if you gain a single pound back after working with us, go to defaultkings.com and book a free brainstorm chat. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more free content like this. And if you found this video helpful, find one person you know that could benefit from watching this and be sure to send it their way.